This whale's got his tongue out. I'm gonna call you Bubba. I'm gonna miss you, Bubba. Hey, I'm Alpacapin. This is Call of Cthulhu. If you don't know what this is, if you're new to the series, it's up there. It's one of the greats of tabletop RPG, right next to Dungeons and Dragons. Call of Cthulhu's gameplay is deeply rooted in phobias and sanity. Everything is there to simulate reality. But the thing is, the game is also inspired by H.P. Lovecraft. So if you like Lovecraft, if you like Lovecraftian nightmare spawns and other creatures of the deep, I think you'll like this series. Oh, I forgot to mention, we play as investigators in this game. And depending on our sanity, we can develop phobias. That's how the system works. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. Ah, I love Lovecraft. Get it? Lovecraft. Oh. That's a lot of blood. What's happened here? There's a lot of tentacles and shit. Oh, and a shark. Okay. Blood, guts, and remains. This is my type of game. Holy hell. Damn, you crawled a long way. And the game looks amazing. It really does. Where are we? What's in this room? This is kind of like a butcher room, where they definned all the sharks. Now, do we want to crouch here? Is this door locked? Damn it all. Why does every convenient walkway always have to be blocked, huh? Why can't we just take the straightforward path for once? Okay, that's an ominous light. We're gonna go check out this beautiful crystal. And locked, again. This is what I'm talking about. The game just wants to hurt us to... I don't know, less... You must light some items up in order to interact with them. Counter darkness. Oh! A hurricane lamp. What? Is it a lamp for hurricanes or a hurricane-inducing lamp? Bolt cutter. Oh! That's useful. Check out down here. I've played Dark Souls. They usually hide things down here. Can I fall in the water? No. I thought this game was supposed to simulate immersion. If I want to jump in the water and end my adventure here, I should be able to do it. Let us go back, actually, and check out the other bolted room first. Unless they lead to the same thing. Then there's really no point, but better safe than sorry.
In my way,
Ooh.
pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Damn, that voice so bassy. My booty shook a little bit. God damn, you must get all the ladies, huh? Oh, so it did lead to the same place. Oh. Doesn't this seem like where we were a while ago? Didn't we wake up here? How'd we get past those lock gates?
What a putrid offering.
That voice startles me every time. This whale's got his tongue out. Poor thing, though. Oh, what happened to you? Oh, never mind. I thought he was cut in half. Poor whale. I'm gonna call you Bubba. I'm gonna miss you, Bubba. Some creepy-ass rock formations. Everything is so jagged.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
What do you mean, don't fight? What do I run for? You gotta show me something to run from before telling me. God damn. Now you got me all scared. Shit.
Behold.
Some cult shit.
Everything has already been written.
They're all faceless.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Woo. You destroyed that man. Is he coming after us next? I thought I was the chosen one. You were dreaming. What'd I tell you about reading all those horror stories? What'd I tell you about listening
whiskey.
to creepypasta?
I wonder why I still take these things.
I love his voice. It's so bassy. I want a voice like that. I wonder why I still take these things. The doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares. But for a while now, their effect has been wearing off, because you're getting used to it. You gotta go cold turkey for a while so your body can hard reset on that. Have a drink or don't drink. Oh, there are choices in here. You hate whiskey, but how much do you hate whiskey? Now, I've never had whiskey, but a lot of people drink it. I hear it must be good, right? Let's have a drink. Bring them here. This will affect your destiny. Well, shit. Okay. Now, there are multiple
endings.
endings.
Since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
There are multiple endings, too, which is, I think, determined based on your sanity. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, these memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling to me? What indeed? Is this the radio? What? Turn that back on. That's my jam. Game saved. What? Who called me? Hello?
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
See, that's me.
Correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth.
Nice to meet you.
I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
A fire.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So I get to... What is this? This is like character creation, huh? 6 CP available. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Okay. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those to talk to by the power of your speech. It's like Skyrim Persuasion. Or D&D, rather. Was that D&D or Skyrim? Oh, I'm getting confused now. Investigation increase, it represents your investigating talents. So basically Sherlock Holmes. Could have just told me that. Spot hidden. Hidden spot represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill also increases your chances of finding hidden objects. You don't need to say hidden objects so many times, huh? Ecology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chance of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or on analysis of the subject. Okay. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chance of determining the dosage of a drug or making a diagnosis. Don't know what to do. I don't know. Maybe medicine's important. Maybe we can get high. Oh, we have multiple points. Okay. Okay, we're done. Allocate. Yes. Okay. Validate.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to
That's all you needed?
And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
Okay.
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
He just hung up on her. Alright, creepy man, come in.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
How dare you? I drink.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If
How
you
rude.
come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead.
I'm so
Even
sorry.
you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
I don't know how much I can tell you.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture.
You better pay me for looking at
That's
this
all
picture.
you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Oh, okay. By the way he moved, I thought he was leaving. Just take a look at this painting. Oh, okay, I
What's
have
the
to hold it.
symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
Consult my diary. My old lighter that I engraved in memory of the 77th Infantry Division of the Lost Battalion who fell. This painting depicts a monstrous silhouette threatening a woman and a child. Flames can be made out in the background. Stephen Webster, the father of Sarah Hawkins, thinks that this is linked to the death of his daughter. In death, you can just grasp at straws sometimes. Intuitive and visionary artist for some, overpriced imposter for others. Modern art. Sarah Hawkins leaves nobody indifferent. This mysterious and reserved painter offers strange images with violent colors and wild strokes to the world. If her painting are testimony to her vision of the world, then the world of Sarah Hawkins is a portal open to other dimensions. Extract from the notebook of Edward Pierce, private detective. Well, let's go look at this.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Shipping label, some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address, Warehouse 36 Darkwater. The police report says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decided on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insisted on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a reclusive life there with their only son, Simon. Oh, rotate. This is one of these games. I'm not going to find a key on the back of these like...
So, Mr. Pierce,
Visage.
what do you make of these elements?
Okay. This many options. This is difficult. I'm pretty indecisive. Let's go with this. Oh, unlock answer. What?
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Aye, aye, Captain. I think these are just dialogue. I don't know, will this impact the final ending, or my destiny, as the game calls it? Read about her mental frailty in the police report.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
It's often told that these highly genius people in artistic and other fields, they see things, not how we see them. Beethoven and Bach, they saw music. It's just different from how we experience things. Some people who don't understand it, they call it insanity. I call it a stroke of genius. Find out about
sender's label
Warehouse.
mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Aye aye. Where did Sarah Hawkins live?
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
It's all a ploy. You just want to lure me out there to kill me, don't you? Something's not right.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Why'd this light up again, huh?
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
You need the money.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Is the money for your...
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Is the money for your whiskey addiction? And you know, any man that's bald, dresses in like a fancy suit with a golden bow tie, he's got some money.
Good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
What the heck is a speakeasy? What is this lingo you're using? The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Ooh, he's got some spicy evidence. What? I can just keep taking drinks? Okay, no, one's enough. I'm okay. Let's take a look at everything before the book.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept calling me at weeks after the investigation had been closed. I don't know. That's the dilemma, isn't it? Is finding out your partner's been cheating with someone of the same gender or other gender better or worse?
I used to be an avid reader.
Nothing. Ooh, is this one of those skill books? The Learning of Medicine, Volume 1. That's a fat book. You really gonna read this? A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. The first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. It details the symptoms and suitable treatment. Medicine progression. 2%? All the knowledge in the world on medicine and 2%? Bitch, this should be at 5.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Shame.
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Not easy being in the military. Alright, let's finally check out that book. Is it this one or this one? No, I think it's this one.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Now, I'm used to reading all the dialogue and all the literature in the game out loud. Let me know if you don't like that. The game would progress a lot faster, it'd be a smoother experience, but if I do skip over it, it might be a bit, I don't know, janky. Those of you that are in it for the story might not entirely understand it. Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of moving evidence of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. The gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts. You guys have a whole island, Dioseo?
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Are we in Boston? Let's go. Leave. Let go. So foggy. Makes me think tentacles are just gonna reach up and sink this boat. This small little boat. Yeah. I haven't played Call of Cthulhu myself, but it always did seem interesting. I'm a big D&D guy myself. Oh, you are ugly. Were you this ugly in this office? God damn. If only you looked more handsome. It's a shame your voice is so sexy. I want a sexy man voice.
We're almost there.
Spooky. Call of Cthulhu. I love the font. The C looks like a fish hook. Scylla. Sakilla. Skaya. Pronounce that a myriad of ways.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
Okay, why can't I just leave? I just needed to come here, huh?
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
But you just told me.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
Stay on board.
So, what wind brought you?
You make up your goddamn mind.
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy.
Ooh.
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Ooh. Okay, now we're met with a dilemma. Do we drown ourselves in some good old spirit, or do we go progress the story? Secondary objectives. Talk to Bradley. Who is Bradley? Are you Bradley? Coming back, sir. Who are you? Oh, you're fishing. Alright, just gonna ignore me, huh? I don't like you. I didn't want to talk to you in the first place. Let's go check out what all the commotion over there is about. There's a whale. How'd you get a whale all the way up here?
Move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
No, it's actually...
Can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know.
That's a big old
Or
fish.
you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
I'm just gonna talk over them
Get it,
because
nobody listens to
it
us
doesn't seem
anyway.
like they're gonna stop talking at
no
any
way
time,
to trade an
anytime soon.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
whales like these, this one already has cuts, so it's okay. But normally things
You can't
this big,
understand. You're not
you
sailing.
don't want to just
It's
go
a
up and
sign.
poke it with a stick, you know?
Something coming.
Once it dies, it'll have,
Something
and
real
it's
bad.
decomposing, it'll have a lot of gases built up.
Don't put that
I've seen
beast
whales
back in the
blow up
water, you
and kill
shysters. You're
people.
crazy.
It's crazy.
The cops, they can't
Oh,
understand.
medicine.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Killer whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
Don't put that beast back in the
Damn.
water, you shysters. You're
Now these
crazy.
kind of look like, I
Cops,
don't know,
they
maybe a
can't
squid?
understand.
Like a
Damn
giant
Same
squid?
goes for you, sir. Move along.
Everybody's ugly, holy shit. These sailors get upset over nothing. You're totally out of your depth. Okay, we're gonna remain ambivalent on the topic. I don't want to create any enemies yet.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. Don't put that beast
Yeah,
back
you
in
can't
the water,
understand.
you shysters. You're
Alright, let's go to the bar. Any experienced D&D players know the bar or tavern is where you go to get information. Well, that's rude. Fuck you too, man. Spit back at him. That's why you got no hair. All that anger in you. Oh,
Hey, be careful.
I like you, Edward Pierce. Oh, hello, Letty. How are you?
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
It wasn't me who went looking for it. The guy didn't show respect. Hold the test strength. You're overdoing it. I'm sorry. Strength. We came in here all hoorah. Let's do this.
You saw it just like me. That bum deserved a lesson.
Yeah, but he's a regular, and you're not.
I can see that you and I are off to a bad start. I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way.
Good.
Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
No prohibition around
I
here.
didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Looking for Warehouse 36.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
He's so mysterious. Why the stranded whale?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
I just noticed. Look at this man's forearms. What the hell? They're huge. They got veins popping out and shit. Find out about Sarah Hawkins.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
It's true that they were strange. It's not speaking ill if it's true. Okay,
Her
let's go with
style
this.
made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Oh, I saw one already. Alright.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Order a drink. It's the least we could do.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
We've been over this.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Alright. Well, I thought I'd do you a solid. I thought you said wealth
That'll be all for now.
was sparse around here. Who are you? Damn. You guys all look alike.
Do you like our song?
Oh, yeah.
We're true sirens.
I don't know about that.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What is this song?
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you.
Okay.
Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
And the end of whaling.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
Oh?
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's
I
leave
bid you
these
farewell, gentlemen.
drunkards
Good
alone.
night, stranger.
Why'd you have to emphasize
So
that? Damn, we can talk to everybody in here?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Yeah, he's off in his own world. We're not going to bother him. Look at this.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Miraculous catch. The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of Scylla, or what it remains, returned to Darkwater port. We made a rush to the dog. Shipping well. Well, that didn't give us much. Oh, new occult element. New clue. What the hell? Alright, who are you, pretty lady? Talk to me.
What you looking at, stranger?
You. She can certainly put them away. Nothing at all. What is a woman like you doing in a place like this? You're not good looking enough to use this.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Damn,
I told you to beat it.
we fucked up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. So feisty. Oh, what's here?
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Oh, is this the tab? Always free for the lady. Okay, that seems fair enough. Oh, can we close the door? Oh. Oh shit, that's high. Oh shit, this door opens both ways. How advanced. Crap, man. Alright, thanks for watching this episode. I like this game. It's really got the atmosphere, it's got the story, it's got the spunk. He's got the golden voice, and there's that mysterious lady. Check back for more. Thanks for watching. See ya.